Hey Racer fans, it's time for the Racer Report with head coach Chris Hatcher. Highlights of the homecoming game against UT Martin and a look ahead to the rest of the season. The Racer Report begins right now. Well, that will bring us to an open week for the Racers as they have this week off before going down to Jacksonville State on October 27th. Head coach Chris Hatcher joins us here on the Race Report. Tough defeat on Saturday, Coach. Tell us how you're kind of recovering from it going into the open week here.
Well, of course, it really was. We wanted to go out and play well. It was kind of a hump game for us. It's a game that, on paper, very evenly matched. Maybe they had the edge a little bit, but it's a game that we haven't been able to win since I've been here. We've been very close, and I felt good going in the game. We got off to a terrible start, but we overcame a lot of adversity, and at the end of the game, I had a chance to win it. But the start and then defensively, we just never found any rhythm, and boy, they had their way with us. But again, very tough defeat. Homecoming, big crowd, a lot of excitement, and to go out there and play like we did is very unfortunate.
Well, let's go ahead and roll the tape here and take a look at it. An amazing game, whether you're on the winning side or losing side of this, just an amazing game with 1,400 yards, 1,440. Now, Coach, we're going to pick it up here, and it was a bad start as Brotman threw his first interception since early September. I had to go back and look last time he threw an interception.
Well, yeah, we came out trying to move the pocket a little bit, Dave, just because of all the blitzes we got, and he just, didn't see their defender step in front of him, or Ward there from Adel, Georgia. In fact, that corner made the play. Gets us off to, not a good start. We didn't have a good return, but we came back. We didn't sit around and sulk too much. Good little throw and catch there to Jamal Berry. We're moving, we moved the ball well that first drive until the interception. But it was not a whole lot of real big plays. We had a lot of long drives. Here's a really good run by Dwayne Brady. It was good having Andy Mahoney back in the lineup, our offensive line. Over 104 plays in the game, didn't give up one sack. Fortunately, we had to settle for a field goal, but again, Jordan Benton's been kicking the ball really, really well.
Certainly has a 27-yarder, and that cut the lead to 7-3. The Racers went back to work. Tevin Wells made a nice play there, and then but UT Martin went ahead and scored again, so it's 14-3 as we pick it up. And this was your first touchdown drive of the game.
Yep, good little conversion there to Dwayne on the swing pass, and Jamal comes right back. Boy, we got a good 1-2 punch. He got great blocking downfield. There's Javante Trotter down there, and we come out, we get 3rd and goal. Actually, we had them 12 men on the field before that. We were talking about that before the show. Pat Robertson slides in the corner of the end zone, and again, we're moving the ball at will.
So this makes it a 14-10 game with 6 minutes to go in the first quarter, and if you weren't at the game and you're seeing these highlights for the first time, buckle in, pop some popcorn, because this is going to get wild. There's so much offense in this game. Martin comes back to score. Carr to Sims for 15 yards. Now it's 21-10. You guys are just trying to get a foothold here and get them slowed down and get your offense going.
Well, they ran the slant and go on us, caught us in a bad position. So we're down 21-10, and we come back. We're moving the ball well, and darn if Dwayne, he cuts it up, and it gives them great field position, and they come right back and answer with a big throw and catch over the middle. Had a blown coverage, and things aren't looking good. We're down 18 at this point, Dave.
But I don't think there was anybody in the stands. I know there wasn't anybody on the sideline that thought the Racers were out of this, and they weren't. And that's why it was such a great game. So it's 28-10 going to the second quarter. And UT Martin's Derek Carr hits Jeremy Butler for 22 yards. They put another touchdown on the board there, and you guys are just trying to keep it going here.
Yeah, well, we're down 25. We had a miscue on a play earlier, got a hold and had to punt the football. Only punted twice the entire game. But we come back down 25 points, good 3rd down conversion. Walter Powell over the middle. He had 14 catches on the night, continues to make big plays. Casey did a wonderful job of moving the ball around, and here's Javante Trotter on the seam route to cut the lead back to 18, and it was just good. Both sides of the football, both sets of receivers, they all had really big days.
35-17 the score now, still 10 minutes to go before the half, and Racer 1 ran one time on Saturday, and that was the only time, though. I think we're having a little trouble with Racer 1. Hope to get her back on the track. We're here real soon. But now we're about 5 minutes before the half. Carr hits Barfield here. Darian Skinner, nice play on the play there. And then you force I guess illegal procedure, and then they did the little pooch punt.
Yep, this was our only time we stopped them in the first half, and you know it's very difficult to stop that play just because of they try to see if they can get a quick throw on you. They punt it down, and at this point we've cut the lead to 18, Dave, and you know things are starting to look good. We go right to work. Javante Trotter, I think he had 3 catches on the day, 2 touchdown passes. There's one of them. Hit Dontel Watkins, I think he had a pair of TDs as well. Big catch, big run after the catch. We come down, I think here in a second, we catch them in a man coverage. Great call, and here it is right here, great call. We cleared them out. Walter Powell gets the touchdown catch, and you know, that was a big score right before the half because it made it a 2-possession ball game, and we're only down 11 at this particular juncture going into the half.
And this is with 2:58 to go before halftime, 35-24, and I guess it was for the second time in a row the Racers gave up a touchdown under a minute before the half, but yet still had time to score.
I got confused on where we were at in the ball game, but you're exactly right. We were up. We cut it to 11. They go down. And in less than a minute in the half, they score.
42-24, and then this one here, this drive, you guys score with 10 seconds to go before half.
We got the ball back with a minute to go. We're down 18. They get the ball at the start of the second half, and Jeremy Harness actually did a good job on a squib kick. We come down with 10 seconds to go in the half. Walter Powell gets his second touchdown of the first half. So we go in, man, we're feeling pretty good now. Well, we hadn't played real well defensively. Offensively, we've had some big plays, and it's a 2-possession ball game, 11-point deficit going into the half. And, buddy, I was really feeling good at this point.
Well, and everybody else was too, as the Racers went into the halftime locker room down 42-31. We've got the second half coming up here next on the Racer Report. Don't go away.
Like the thoroughbreds we are named for, racers are spirited and proud. We have the heart and will to succeed, to go farther, learn more, and embrace wisdom. We are champions who take our place in the Murray State tradition. We are racers.
Roof Brothers, a Paducah tradition for 100 years. Roof Brothers, locally owned, family run. Roof Brothers, the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits found anywhere. Roof Brothers, service from selecting that special beverage for that special occasion to a keg party at the lake. Roof Brothers, 2 locations to serve you. Roof Brothers, proud supporters of Murray State Athletics.
Hi folks, and welcome back to the Racer Report with head coach Chris Hatcher. An incredible homecoming game Saturday at Stewart Stadium. We're going to roll the tape here and take a look at the second half highlights. Coach, you mentioned you guys were real encouraged going into the halftime locker room. What did you tell the kids at half? I'm sure you told them we're right in the ball game.
Well, we were, and I talked about getting a good kickoff, and we did. Jordan Benton kicked the ball well. We pinned them deep in their territory, and then hey, come out and get a stop. We'll go score, go for two, and then make it a 3-point ball game, and anything can happen then. But unfortunately for us, their offense was on fire. We miss a coverage here. We brought a safety blitz. Old boy stepped out of bounds here. They still give him the touchdown. And, all of a sudden it's an 18-point game, and it just seemed like we could never get any momentum going our way. But fortunately for us, we come out, Walter Powell on the slant route, big first down, big gain for us.
23 yards?
Yep, we're just trying to keep it, within striking distance here. A little throw to Dwayne Brady. They get a helmet-to-helmet on top of that. It moves us down in the red zone. And then we fake it in there. Same play, we hit Trotter on a touchdown earlier. And then Walter Powell makes a great play, third touchdown on the night to cut the lead back to 11. And again, we're just right there. We need some momentum to go our way.
Really, Coach, this was incredible theater. I know you're not worried about it being theater on the sideline, but it was just amazing to see the ebb and flow of this game. There were a couple of plays where the Racers just couldn't catch a break. That was one there where the ball was fumbled and they just came right back to them.
Yeah, that was a big play. Boy, if we could have got a turnover at that point, unfortunately they were able to make it on fourth down. And then old Carr, boy, was 42 of 46 on the night. And look, we're there to make the play and just
Darius
don't make
Buck
it.
was there, and of course from our side of the field, I thought he had knocked it down, but it was no doubt that Thompson he'd landed with his tail in bounds. It was just an incredible play. So now it's 56-38, but there's still 7:30 to go in the third quarter, and you guys are scoring quick.
No doubt. There's Pat Robertson on the catch. Him and Dontel had a great day, but unfortunately we had to punt, and again, got to take advantage of that. We had the wind with us, and don't get them pinned down. So we missed an opportunity there to cut the lead. Great tackle there by the freshman, T. Ray Malone, who's been playing extremely well for us 2 weeks in a row. Good coverage down here by our defense, a swarm of guys. Corey Addison, I think, was credited with the tackle. But we forced them to kick a field goal.
Which at that point was not as good as a stop, but it kind of gave you a little momentum.
Well, now we're down 21.
Yeah.
So, it's a lot better than being down 25.
Yeah.
But fortunately for us, we get in the fourth quarter. Again, this old little play was really good to us all night. Walter Powell, another big night receiving the ball. I tell you, we ran the ball good all night, Dave. Our front line, man, they did a great job. And then watch this play. Dontel Watkins catches it on the scramble. He fumbles in the end zone. And then Jeremy Harness, what a great hustle and play. And that counted as a touchdown.
How excited was he?
Yeah, that's his second one on the year, but that's a heads-up play for us. And
he's excited because he knew it was a heads-up play, and he was hustling all the way.
He was, and now that cuts it to 14. So, we're still right there in it, no matter how poorly, we've been playing. Goodness, anything can happen right now.
Yeah, this is still with 12:30 to go in the ball game. Carr completes a pass to McNair, but the Racers defense sniffs it out.
Brandon Hathaway, freshman. Again, a lot of good young players out there playing.
You're right, and he's been very good on your special teams this year too. Then here's another freshman, Isaiah Ferris, who started at corner for you.
Yeah,
defending on the play.
Yeah, Ferris, he did a good job there. He had a couple plays. The speed of the game got him early in the ball game, but here was a big play. Fortunately for us, we got him on a fourth down situation. Big play there. Zach Dean on the stop. We get them. They come up a little short, and hey, man, we got a chance to cut it to 7. Anything can happen.
Okay, so there's the measurement. This is with 8:50 to go. The Racers need 2 touchdowns to tie, and they get.
That was a fourth down conversion.
That was a fourth down conversion at midfield, and then Brockman hits Robertson. I thought maybe this play was going to go.
Yeah, this was a good. We had a little man route on the outside. They zoned it off. Casey did a nice job. Pat makes a great catch. Pat has really good speed. Just can't quite get to the corner. But that was a big play for us to get us down there in the scoring zone.
And then third and goal from the 9. And here's just a great pass by Brotman to Trotter for the touchdown. The point after was good, so with 6:32 to go, it's a one-score game.
Yeah, we have just been battling, and one thing you can say about our team, we had no quit in us,
Absolutely.
and we had plenty of opportunities, especially the way we started for that game to get out of hand early.
So now with 6:29 to go, what the Racers need now is to get the ball back, right? So Barksdale rushes, Kevin Robinson there, T-Ray Malone, they push him back, and then you're going to see the next play, Salter and Robinson stop him again, and you force the punt. He worked so hard all day to have the ball with a chance to at least get even.
No doubt, and you know, we played so well. It's hard to score every time you get the football. Our defense came up with a big stop there. Again, they go to their little pooch punt deal, and they kick it away from Wicks, and we're pinned. We're 90 yards away, 89 yards, 88 yards.
Actually, it was 93 yards.
We're a long way.
It's a long way.
And we get a first down. This is a fourth down conversion on the drive. Again, a play we had hit earlier. We get out there, and in these situations, a lot of our plays are run-pass options. Like this is not this particular one, but here's Dwayne gets a good run on third down. He had over 119 yards on the night. Jamal had 89, and then this is like our best play.
This is 4th and 3. My goodness.
Yep, and their guy makes just a fantastic play there. And then they get the ball back deep in our territory. They could have run the clock out, but they score. But again, we're down 14, a minute or so left in the game, 2 minutes, not very much. Casey comes out, big throw and catch to Dontel Watkins on the sideline. Boy, if we can get it in quick, we got a chance to get the onside kick and make something happen. Good job here, heads up play. I think we find Dontel over the middle.
Watkins, right.
Great catch. We're down 7. It just took us too long to score there, and there's only 3 seconds left. We get a good kick. They did a great job of executing.
Yeah.
Their player made a really good player to play to end the ball game. They beat us fair and square. Got to give them a lot of credit for the win. We had a lot of great offense and 104 plays, 747 yards. Brotman had 8 touchdowns. Boy, our running backs ran good. Defensively, we got a couple stops there late. But on that 4th and 3 play, that's a play that all of our first reads are deep. And then we have a lot of crossing routes underneath. And we got the matchup that Casey liked, a one-on-one post route over the middle. Ball just underthrown probably 2 inches. And who knows, that could have been a huge play. But we didn't play well enough in all 3 phases to beat a good team like UT Martin.
An incredible game, 66-59. The Racers with a tough defeat on homecoming. We'll take another break here on the Race Report with Chris Hatcher and come right back.
Explora un nuevo mundo.
여러 가지 경험들을 많이 체험하세요.
आइए और अपना जहां खुद बनाइए.
Ichalo chenu ukusanga.
عالم جدير بالاكتشافات.
Entdecke deine Welt.
Tvoj świat do odkrycia.
Dünyanızı keşfedin.
創造你的未來.
Ferestre velünk a világot.
Tất cả những điều tốt đẹp nhất đang chờ đón bạn.
Dunia Anda untuk dijelajahi.
探索你的世界。
Murray State University, your world to explore.
Roof Brothers, a Paducah tradition for 100 years. Roof Brothers, locally owned, family run. Roof Brothers, the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits found anywhere. Roof Brothers, service from selecting that special beverage for that special occasion to a keg party at the lake. Roof Brothers, 2 locations to serve you. Roof Brothers, proud supporters of Murray State Athletics.
Hi, folks. Welcome back to the Racer Report with head coach Chris Hatcher. It was a crushing defeat for the Racers on homecoming day against UT Martin, 66-59. Afterwards, you can imagine it was disappointment in the post-game press conference.
We didn't quit. I mean, you can see that as a team. It was like 34 seconds left, and another team probably just need the ball down. But we didn't quit, and we're not going to quit. We don't care how far up they up on us. It's no sense of quitting, and we have a lot of fight in us, and we know the season is not over, and we're still pushing to our goals. And if we didn't go out and do what we did today, and we just laid down and quit, then we could have hung our hats up. But we have a lot of fight in us, and that's what I like about this team. We can be down 49 points, but we're gonna come back, and we're gonna fight.
Well, there in the post-game locker or post-game press conference, Coach, you could just tell the guys took it hard. But you could also tell that they're moving on. They're big kids. They know how good this team can be, and you just got to go play the next game in 2 weeks.
They do. We had a lot of good efforts in the ball game. You know, one thing we got to do is we're just very close to getting over the hump. I told the team on Sunday, you know, since I've been here going into this season, we've been beat in 8 conference ball games, okay? 2 of them, SEMO beat us by 13 the first year. Last year, UT Martin beat us by 22. The other 6 games that we've been beat in conference play since I've been the coach have all been by 8 points or less. And we're 1 possession away from being 2-time conference champions and being in first place now. So we got to find a way to do the little things to get us over the hump. Hopefully we can learn from this game and move forward as we prepare for Jack State.
Hope that's what will happen for the Racers. We'll take another break here and come back with more with Chris Hatcher on the Racer Report.
Roof Brothers, a Paducah tradition for 100 years. Roof Brothers, locally owned, family run. Roof Brothers, the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits found anywhere. Roof Brothers, service from selecting that special beverage for that special occasion to a keg party at the lake. Roof Brothers, 2 locations to serve you. Roof Brothers, proud supporters of Murray State Athletics.
Explora un nuevo mundo.
여러 가지 경험들을 많이 체험하세요.
आइए और अपना जहां खुद बनाइए.
Italo ukusanga.
عالم جدير بالاكتشافات.
Entdecke deine Welt.
Twój świat do odkrycia.
Dünyanızı keşfedin.
創造你的未來。
Ferestre Verunca Vilagot.
Tất cả những điều tốt đẹp nhất đang chờ đón bạn.
Dunia Anda untuk dijelajahi.
探索你的世界。
Murray State University, your world to explore.
We're back here at the Racer Report with head coach Chris Hatcher as Murray State goes into the open week. A week from Saturday on October 27th, they'll play at Jacksonville State. Coach, maybe tell us what the team's going to be doing this week with the open day.
Well, number one, we need to get healed up. We got a lot of guys that are banged up, not seriously, but enough that just a little rest. And then mentally, you get to the 8th week of the season, you know, you're tired. We practiced 4 weeks leading up to the season, so it's been a long year to this juncture. But we'll practice 3 hard days, getting ready for Jacksonville State. Come back, give them Friday and Saturday off. Come back Sunday night, get a light practice in, and be right into game week. Still a lot left to play for. Finish season 7-4. Anything can happen. But again, we got to take it one day at a time, and we got to improve in all phases from this past week's ball game.
Well, the one thing Coach just said, plenty to play for, and that there's always plenty to play for. We'll take another break, come back, and wrap it up with head coach Chris Hatcher next on the Racer Report.
Like the thoroughbreds we are named for, racers are spirited and proud. We have the heart and will to succeed, to go farther, learn more, and embrace wisdom. We are champions who take our place in the Murray State tradition. We are racers.
Roof Brothers, a Paducah tradition for 100 years. Roof Brothers, locally owned, family run. Roof Brothers, the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits found anywhere. Roof Brothers, service from selecting that special beverage for that special occasion to a keg party at the lake. Roof Brothers, 2 locations to serve you. Roof Brothers, proud supporters of Murray State Athletics.
Back to wrap it up here with head coach Chris Hatcher on the Racer Report. And Coach, I think I could speak for the whole Racer Nation how proud we are of the team, because you know there were a lot of teams there Saturday would have got down in the dumps and not finished well, but you guys gave a real good account for the way you're running the program.
Well, the guys, they played hard the entire ball game. You know, the homecoming for 3 years in a row, they've been wild and woolly. Unfortunately, this is the first time we've come out on the wrong end of the stick. But I'm proud of our guys. They've been working hard. Again, you know, we're just so close. We got to find a way, though, to get over that hump. And, you know, if I knew the answer to it, I'd fix it right there. So we're going to really focus on the little things, the minor details. We do that every week, but we just going to really lock into that and worry about ourselves this week, getting ourselves our energy back up, getting healthy, and then just fine-tuning some things that we're going to need down the stretch.
Okay, in 2 weeks, the Racers against Jacksonville State. Coach, thanks for stopping by.
Appreciate it, Dave. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Head coach Chris Hatcher. We'll see you next time on the Racer Report. Patrick Robertson goes in motion. Brockman rolls, hits Robertson for the touchdown. First score of the day for the Murray State Racers. 10:22 before half. Here's Brockman, play action pass. There he's got Trotter, same play. This time different result as Devontae Trotter catches a 22-yard touch. The Racers in field goal range of Jordan Benton, but they want more than that. Here's Brockman across the middle, and you know Walter Powell is sniffing the end zone. 15-yard scoring play. So after the penalty, though, that was declined. 2nd down and 8. And here is Brockman. He'll take the shot at the end zone and a touchdown for the Racers. To Walter Powell. A 30-yard strike by Casey Brockman. 2nd down and 10 from the 11. So the Racers can pick up a first down here. Brockman again throwing deep in the end zone. Caught, touchdown, Walter Powell. His 3rd touchdown today.
This is two down territory, I'm sure.
Here's Brockman, steps up, feels the pressure, and then he fires and gets Dontel Watkins at the 35. And the ball is fumbled into the end zone. Do the Racers have it?
Great effort.
They do. Touchdown as Jeremy Harness pulled it in. There's Brockman throwing to the corner, looking for Trotter, and it's a touchdown.
There you go, Dave. Absolutely.
8-yard touchdown from Casey Brockman to Javonta Trotter. 4th down and 10. This could be it for the Racers right here. Brockman rolling to the near side, throwing, and caught, touchdown. So you're telling me there's a chance.